Hello, everyone, and good morning. Today is Friday, July 18th, 2025, at 09:31. And today we have our Day 1 outlook to look at today. So, today we have two slight risk areas. We have one slight risk over here in parts of Minnesota, Iowa, parts of Nebraska, and South Dakota. We also do have another slight risk area that encompasses parts of Virginia and North Carolina. We have two separate marginals here. We got this marginal extending from parts of parts of Utah to Nevada, Wyoming, up into Idaho as well. Going into Montana, then going over into Nebraska, South Dakota, parts of Missouri, Iowa, and then parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and a teeny bit of Illinois, if you can see that, but just a small part of Illinois. We have a small part of another marginal risk that encompasses parts of Missouri, parts of Arkansas, Tennessee, a teeny bit of Illinois, Kentucky, parts of North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, going into Maryland, not quite D.C. D.C. is just outside of it. And that's basically it. So anyway, let's go ahead and see who's in today's risks. We have Virginia Beach, Raleigh, Norfolk, Chesapeake, and Durham under the slight, and Washington, D.C., Nashville, Kansas City, Omaha, and Minneapolis do have a marginal. So I guess D.C. is under it, but it sure doesn't look like they are. But I guess they are. Maybe they're just on the line of it. But anyhow, going into the tornado threat today, we have a 5% that is for parts of Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, and parts of Kansas. Parts of South Dakota and Nebraska. I do apologize for that, for messing up my states. We have parts of Minnesota, parts of Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota under a 2% tornado risk. So please be mindful. That could be possible depending on where you are. So we have Sioux Falls, Sioux City, Yankton, South Sioux City, and Worthington under the 5%. And Des Moines, Waterloo, Ames, West Des Moines, and Cedar Rapids under the 2%. So for the 5%, we could see a brief EF1 tornado possible today. And for the 2%, we could see a brief EF0 tornado today. So please be mindful that will be possible today. Going into the damaging wind risk, we've got a 15% that is for parts of Nebraska, South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota. We have another slight risk that encompasses parts of, not slight, but 15%. That encompasses parts of Virginia and North Carolina. We have a 5% that extends from parts of Utah through Nevada, Idaho, Wyoming, up into Montana, over into Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, a little bit of Illinois, Iowa, parts of Missouri, and a little bit of Nebraska there. We have another 5% that extends from Missouri through Arkansas, Illinois, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina, parts of Virginia, West Virginia, and apparently D.C. has it too, so I guess they're right on the line. So, let's see what cities we've got today. We have Virginia Beach, Raleigh, Norfolk, Chesapeake, and Durham under the 15%, and Washington, D.C., Nashville, Kansas City, Omaha, and Minneapolis under the 5%. So, for the 15%, we could see 60 to 75 miles per hour wind gusts possible, and for the 5%, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible. So please be mindful that could be possible depending on where you are today. Going into the hail threat for today, we've got a 15%. That is for parts of Nebraska, parts of Iowa, Minnesota, and parts of South Dakota. We have a 5%, that encompasses a small part of Montana, but going into Wyoming, Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, a teeny part of Illinois, parts of Iowa, parts of Missouri, and a little part of Nebraska, having the 5%. So, yes, we have a bit of a smaller hail threat today. We have Sioux Falls, Sioux City, Fort Dodge, Norfolk, and Brookings under the 15%. And Omaha, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Lincoln, and Des Moines under the 5%. So for the 15% area, we could see 1 to 3 inch diameter hail possible today. And for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible today. So please be mindful wherever you may be. You could be possible depending on where you are. Going into the summer, there's the reset. Going into the summary for today, it says scattered severe thunderstorms with large hail, damaging winds, and a few tornadoes are possible across parts of the Corn Belt in Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, and South Dakota this evening into tonight. Scattered damaging winds are possible across parts of Virginia and North Carolina this afternoon. So there you have it. I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe. There's today's hail risk. There's today's wind risk. There's today's tornado risk. And there's today's Day 1 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe today. And yeah, finally I am home, so I will be able to do the Day 2 outlook video for today. But a disclaimer that I will not be able to make either Day 1 or Day 2 videos for tomorrow. So I will need to have Johnny Thunder, EAS, and Weather fill in for me for tomorrow, as I will be in the middle of driving to New Jersey tomorrow for a little vacation. So anyhow, I will need him to fill in for me for tomorrow. But anyhow, in the meantime, I will see you later for the Day 2 outlook. And stay safe today. So anyway, that's it for now. Talk to you later. Take care.